Hello, welcome to May 31st, 2023. My name is Kurt, and this is my daily Good Life meditation video. This is something that I do each and every morning, shortly after waking up. It's now 4:39 a.m. I do this in order to remember my life objectives and principles, those which are outlined in my book, Going Alone. I also use this time to reflect on the last 24 hours to see how I did handling the challenges and opportunities I met. And I also then finish by thinking about the coming day and what challenges and opportunities I might be able to forecast and prepare for. So let's begin. First, last night and yesterday. Slept pretty good last night, but I don't feel rested at all this morning. I rarely take days off, but I would love to take a day off today, but I won't. I've got a lot to do. But yesterday's experience, I had surgery yesterday, outpatient surgery. So fortunately, the tumors that I had were close enough to the surface that they didn't have to dig too deep. So I was able to come home, rested all the afternoon yesterday. But I don't feel good. And it's just exhaustion from yesterday. And, doing that kind of stuff is kind of a blow. And it was tough mentally as well. It's funny, I was more nervous about the procedure than the results. And I'll know the results in about a week, I think. So they'll need to do a biopsy. They removed a tumor. Well, what they called a tumor. I don't know exactly what it is. A thing growing inside me. I guess that is a tumor. And then they're going to do a biopsy of it and have it checked out. So, I should know next week. But it took a lot out of me. But I was really nervous about going under the knife. It was the same. It was exactly the same type of nervousness that one feels before a root canal, but amplified even more so. Strange. No, that's strange. I guess totally normal, right? It's a big deal. Other than that, yesterday was not very challenging because I didn't do much. I didn't think about work. I did think about Japan. All I was thinking about with it was just trying to balance, Yumiko and I are maybe at the point of deciding on a house, trying to make sure I was covering all of the thoughts relative to that. Namely, this house will require a lot of work. Namely, trying to think about, are Yumiko and I really up to that? So Yumiko and I have talked about it. We need to talk more about it. We're taking our time with this decision. We may lose the opportunity as a result. Someone else may grab it, and that's okay. It's important that we plan this out and don't make a decision in the heat of the moment. Okay, let's do the good life. My 7 objectives are, I'm going to give myself another lightning round today, which I've been doing for weeks now. Just haven't been up to the full thing lately. 7 objectives are, number 1, to be always ready to die. 2, to make good and effective use of time. 3, to develop and maintain good and sound life principles. 4 is to cultivate good emotional actions. 5, to perform good actions. 6, to recognize my true limits and true opportunities. And 7, to do just one thing at a time. And do that thing slowly and deliberately and carefully. Now my 34 principles are war, reason, homunculus, Anchorhold, home of good and evil. Purpose, atomic principle, principle of nature, the pirate ride. Maturity, the social principle. Public speaking, I almost forgot. Public speaking, maturity. Social principle, oh no, it's right there. It belongs there. Social principle, principle of family, then public speaking. Distraction, agency in the great indifference, the best seat in the house. Whoa, did I miss a whole bunch right there? Hold on. No, not the best seat. Distraction, agency in the great indifference. I might be all messed up. Boy, I'm just not with it. Did I cover Temperance? Life Will Not Go Well. Temperance, Life Will Not Go Well. The Horror Show. The Feast of... That Which Must Be Born. The Feast of Woeful. Distraction, Agency, and the Great Indifference. The Best Seat in the House. Now I'm back on track. The Restless Man. The Path of Wildness. Great Life Adventure. Sin and the Risk of Avoiding Risk, Sin and Damnation, Complete Oblivion, The Bullseye, Complete Oblivion, Season of Philosophy, Script Writing, The Bullseye, The Uphill Climb, Arena and Utility, Nothing is Enough, and The Principle of Fun. I don't even worry about it. I did my best. Okay, as for today, it's a day of work. So I'm feeling pain right now. So I'll have some pain medicine, and then I'll, after I'm done with all this, finish this, upload this, type up my words, read the Bible, read a page of Freeway Bible Study, then take care of the dogs, have a little food with some pain medicine, get on with my day. As for today, the main challenge for today is just to get through the day. I have to catch up from yesterday. I have at least 4 or 5 meetings to do, some tricky ones. And just push on. Oh, and today, it's not a good day to do it, but we shouldn't do it. Might be in a position to make a decision today about the house. Probably should put that off another day or two, but it's no hurry. I'll be back on my feet, or maybe I won't. Because the day will come when I won't, right? It's good that I get back on my feet now. Looking through that old house, the video that Yumiko's sister made some nice videos. Well, Emily was giving us the tour yesterday by was that yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. Of the old house via line video, like a phone connection with a video. While she was doing that, Yoko was taking videos, and I was, just thinking about the old person that, grew old and died there, and how just, interest and activity shuts down until eventually you're just hanging on. And Yumiko and I are still active. I talk a lot about this because it's a very interesting subject to me. They're still active, still energetic. We still have some good time. We have some good, hopefully, unless something comes and grabs us like this tumor, we have maybe a good decade of solid living ahead of us before the wind down. Plenty of time to make that house into a good place. That's a good thing to keep in mind. It's going to be a lot of work, but that work will be good too. That work will keep us busy. And best of all, Yumiko is leading the charge. 10, 15 years ago, I would have been leading the charge to something like this. Yumiko would not have wanted to do a project like this, but she's totally changed. She's more energetic and gung-ho than I am. And I'm more than happy to follow her lead, because she's a good leader. Ooh, that came out strange. When Yumiko picks a direction to go, let me put it this way, she doesn't wantonly decide which way to go. She's not a leaper, she's a decider. I don't know, it's not coming out right. I trust her instincts. Like yesterday, we were doing something with numbers. Or it was over the weekend. And I had these numbers for the house to rate things. And our numbers came close in terms of like convenience relative to the city, price, work. Wow. Meanwhile, that's a really great house. We were ranking the houses and giving them numbers, and our numbers came up. We did it independently, and then I was comparing them, and our numbers came up very close for two of the houses that we have on the list. But then I looked at her, studied her numbers, and I was like, yeah. She's thought this through better than me. Her numbers are better. So I went with her numbers. First I tried to average it out, but then I took that out because I know that I'm more prone to mistakes in that regard. So yeah. I kind of got off on a tangent there. I'll stop now. Be safe, but not too safe. And with that, my life is done, if not finished. Bye-bye.